Oh, hello there, everybody in Facebook land. My name is Riley Saunders, and I'm a village idiot. Thank you very much for joining us here. We are live at the Roslyn, and we're so absolutely pumped, like we are every single week. I do know that, because Winnipeg is the heart of the music scene in Canada, and it's probably the music capital of the world. Thank you so much for joining us. I love Winnipeg, you love Winnipeg, and we all love music, and it brings us here every single week at 8 p.m. We are so beyond pumped. I can't even state that more, but first we got to give a quick shout out here to the King's Head Pub. They are an extension of your living room, and they're the main partner here for Live at the Roslyn. We really appreciate their support. They have music every single Friday, every single Saturday, and soon to be possibly Sundays once again. Make sure you check them out, and if you ever want a shot when you're there for really cheap that's going to get you really drunk, ask for the Village Idiot Shot Special. It's specific to you. Anyway, we're on, I think it's like episode 62 or 63 since we've ever done this, and it's our 11th episode. We got like 16 more episodes left here in season 3. If you want to see any other episode, go to our YouTube page and go to our Facebook page, and they're right under the videos. You'll see them. Thank you so much. We're going to go to the theme song, and then next we have Slow Leaves. Thanks, everyone.
Week at 8 p.m.
Gentlemen, we bring to you Slow Leaves.
Turn of the switch, she burns down cold, rain-soaked ditch, stuck on the road. Down the world, it might take you through the eyes of the storm. Keep you warm. The poets provide, creator of me, so I'm trapped inside it, lost memory in the drops on the windows, fall scattered in May. Can't put out the flame, piece of advice. Do as the cheerful do. It's a beautiful life for those who choose. A lot of mistakes will follow you down the hole. It's a beautiful day to lose control. Well, I'm afraid of something. Ooh, I guess nothing's as good as gone. Ooh, I'm a long way from where I started. Trying to get back home. Telling the truth is harder when you're proud. The wisdom of youth is all. If I knew what to do, it would be resolved. It's a matter of choosing the harder road. The world is unknown, with stars and constellations filling the holes, with stories of old. The light of the moon, sorrowful eyes of blue, filling the room for me and you. But I'm afraid of something. Ooh, I guess nothing's as good as gone. Ooh, I'm a long way from where I started. Time moves along. Everyone has the thoughts to demonstrate. Generous way to live. In the matter of you, it'll all work out. We're the fortunate few who don't have to doubt.
Everybody, thanks so much for joining us. You are watching Slow Leaves live at the Roslyn. Grant, it took a long time to get you on the show, but you're finally here.
We're here.
Thanks so much for joining
Thanks
us.
for having us.
First off, please tell us who's playing with you, Grant.
These guys? Oh, this is Reg. Hello. Reg Riccardi. He plays the bass. He's the preferred instrument of those who like to play one note at a time only. He loves that joke. I say it many times. That's Damon Mitchell on the drums there. Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. This is Rusty Mattias. He's a pretty good guy. Those are the guys.
Thank you very much. And everybody, make sure you check out Slow Leaves on all the social media platforms. We're going to get into more of that stuff soon. But we got to give a couple shout outs to some of our sponsors. Then we're going to get right back to rocking. And please click like and please click share. That's one of the biggest compliments you can give the band. And it really goes a long way here in Facebook world and in YouTube land. So thank you so much for everyone who's done that so far. And if you haven't, come on, do it. Shout out to Delta 9 Cannabis. Weed is now legal in Canada. And it's absolutely amazing that a local company here, Delta 9, is a proud supporter of Live at the Roslyn. They have a huge superstore, a weed superstore. How amazing is that? On Meadowwood, there in St. Vital, so go check them out. Also in Thompson, Manitoba, and one soon to come in Brandon. And if you're at home, you smoked, you drank, you can't drive, give them a call. They do deliver, so that's amazing. Shout out to them. Another shout out to Quest Musique, born and bred music company here in Winnipeg. We are all about supporting local, all about supporting Winnipeg. Make sure you check out Quest Musique for any of your instrument needs, any of your music needs, lessons, and all that stuff. They have a place there on Portage Avenue and a place on Meadowwood as well in St. Vital. Anyway, you guys keep rocking. And we're going to read out some comments after the next song, so let us know any comments or questions. Take it away.
Well, I bet my money on a two-bed dream. Fell asleep in the car and woke up at the wheel. I'm stuck in the mud on the waters of the flood. I'm flying all this time, and I won't have enough until I deserve a life of a better man. Well, I've had my share of the formal scene, and I've shed some tears so gallantly. I'm spinning the scenes of the battle with a dream. I'm a captive of birds that man. I've nothing at all, something that I call the life of a better man. Tell me I'm wrong, I've been rolling, but all this heart that exposed shines like gold. Well, my mind's gone muddy and my head's all still. Gotta start life whole to end up like this. There's a creak in the floor and a shadow at my door, and a fear of what's at hand. It's a ghost in the hall, an image that I call the life of a better man. Tell me I'm wrong, I'm in rolling, but all this heart that exposed shines like gold.
Everybody, give it up for Slow Leaves Live at the Roslyn. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate everyone who's watching it with us. Please click like and please click share if you want to support. We're going to give away some things to people that share. And you got to click like, of course. But we're going to give away a $50 gift card to see Brenna at Prep Hair. So if you want to get your hair did and you want $50 off, share now and let us know that you want that gift card. And we're also going to give away, we have a bash at Festival de Voyageur on February 21st on a Thursday, and it's featuring J.D. Edwards Band, The Treble, Mise en Scene, and Otter Than the Otters. We're going to give away 2 passes to someone who shares this episode. So please share, and we're going to make that happen. We're going to read out some comments here. We got Bobby DeJarlis from Bull Rider and Attica. It says, all such beauties. Hello, gentlemen. He's loving it right now. Who's Gail? Gail Lefebvre. Lefebvre, she's a mega fan because she's commented a million times. Thanks for watching, Gail. She says she's looking forward to hearing you perform once again, and great job, and she's loving every single freaking song. Gail, throw some hearts across the screen right now. Everybody else join Gail in doing it. Peter Boras says, sounding good, boys. Gail's all over this. Amanda Newman says, hey guys. Morgan Hamill says, watching from Jasper and loving it right now. Stacy James says, what a voice. J. Roy Thames is loving Slow Leaves right now. And Stacy says, you kind of sound like Roy Orbison. I don't know. Do you ever hear that? Tell us a little bit about your influences. That's a good time to do it.
Well, I have heard that. I mean, I can't sing like Roy Orbison, but it's certainly a nice. I think people mean it as a nice compliment, so I take it. Influences. I don't know. I guess my biggest influences really are probably Mickey Newbury and Jesse Winchester. I know. Rusty's laughing because he's still listening to 90s. What was that CD you really love? Big Shiny Tunes. He's still
Which version of it?
all of them. Yeah. So I don't know. But other than that, I don't know. I just like I listen to whatever is interesting to me.
Right on. Well, who first got you into music in the first place?
Well, I guess it sounds like a bit of a cliche, but I guess it was Led Zeppelin. I knew them. No. But I was about 15 and just kind of discovering this. I discovered this box of tapes that my brother had and went through it and, oh, Led Zeppelin 2, what's this all about? I popped it in and it blew my mind. Like Heartbreaker was just, I'd never heard anything like it. And I just had these visions of being like a rock guitar god.
Right on.
And said to my mom, I need to get a guitar. And she, was very supportive always and took me and got a guitar, and that's where it started.
And now you sound like Roy Orbison.
Now I'm just like Jimmy Page. Yeah. Hey, you never know where life will take you, right?
Right on. Well, that's awesome, and everybody at home wants you to keep rocking. We'll read more comments, and if you have any questions, let us know. Anyway, take it away.
Yesterday I found myself thinking of you, of all the things we want to change but mostly never do. And I picture you looking out your window through the rain, though I know it's only my imagination playing games, and I can't help but lose control. I didn't know what I had to lose until I lost it all. And I tell myself there's no one left to take the blame. We were born to see the truth and then to look the other way. So I'm sending all my wishes to you, 'cause for me they won't be of any use. I started out running, but I never left the ground. Sometimes there's not enough of a dream to go around. You deserve the best for all the gifts I know you have inside. For everyone that moves ahead, somebody's left behind. And I can't help but lose control. We don't know what we have to lose until we've lost it all. And I blame myself for never keeping good track of times. Times like these I recognize a flaw in the design. So I'm sending my wishes your way, 'cause there's no use in me asking them to stay.
Everybody, thanks so much for joining us. You are watching Slow Leaves live at the Roslyn. Live at the Roslyn is something we dreamed up a long time ago, where you can watch bands play from the comfort of your own home on Facebook Live and now on YouTube. Thanks so much for joining us right now. Grant, tell us a little bit about how we can find your music. And actually start with how many albums you've made and where we can find them.
Well, the Slow Leaves project, with that I've done 2 albums. A third one that I'm working on right now. Before that, I did a few albums under my own name. Yeah, you know, it's all out there. Internet,
Spotify, Apple Music.
Spotify. You can get stuff from my website if you want something like a vinyl or a CD. Yeah.
Right on. And where did the name Slow Leaves come from for you?
Well, you know, I envisioned having a band all the time when I came up with it, and so I wanted a band name. And the nature of you know, touring and logistics and budgets, it means that I don't always tour with a band. So sometimes it's just me, sometimes it's a duo, trio, 3-0. I'm inventing words now. And so I use it for all, you know, itinerations of this project. But the name, it just came from a poem by a poet and writer that I really love. And it just kind of had a certain poetic ambiguity and a nice cadence that I thought was suitable for my kind of music.
Right on. But you did say that when you toured, now tell us about the next time you're going to tour. Any dates we should know about?
Well, we're playing the Festival des Voyageurs. Yeah, so that'll be fun. That's with these guys. And then in March, Reg and I are going as a duo to Germany and in Austria and Switzerland.
That's amazing. And if anybody wants to, and do you know the date that you play at Festival?
I think it's the 22nd. I don't know.
Okay, so everybody just check
It's a Friday.
Festival de Voyageur has an app, so make sure you just download the app. They got all the schedules and all the information in there, including the Village Idiots night, of course, and Slow Leaves. Anyway, everybody at home wants you to keep rocking. Everybody click like, click share, and take it away, guys.
Looking out my window, sunset glare, disappearing halo, empty stare. I need some peace of mind, it's hard to find. Aimless days, funny how they drift away in another time. I might change my mind if this heavy heart could draw me back to the start, and I could curl up and stay goodbye. Lost to bed and I wake up as nighttime comes rushing in. There's a flower that blooms by the light of the moon after midnight. If you come calling, I'll be out tending my looking out my window, morning dew, cracks in the shadows into room. I feel an ache inside, a strange divide. Heavy hearts are always bound to split apart. If I could turn around, we lost and found. I could close the blinds, pull the curtains from the sides, live the days of you, let the nighttime through, and forget what the wise ones were telling you. There's a flower that blooms by the light of the moon after midnight. If you come calling, I'll be out tending my garden.
Everybody watching at home, you are oh, that's actually I've been tricked by false endings multiple times. And that one wasn't as bad as some of the other ones. But usually I'm sitting here waiting, and then it's like now I screwed up again. Sorry about that, Damon.
Now that I know.
Yeah, yeah. I got to pay more attention there. Anyway, thanks everyone. You are watching Slow Leaves live at the Roslyn. Make sure you go like Slow Leaves page, follow them on Instagram and all that stuff. And if you want to see 2 albums that they have made, they are on Spotify and Apple Music. Make sure you check them out. My auntie Teresa is watching, and she says, very, very good. So awesome. And Gail's still loving it right now. And she gives the hey-ho for Festival de Voyageur. And keep in mind that Slow Leaves are playing Festival de Voyageur, so check it out in the Festival de Voyageur app. Damon Van Steeland says, date night with live music and didn't even have to leave my couch. And he's loving it right now. Jerry Ems is watching right now, says, great voice. Nothing better than live at the Roslyn on this stormy night. Is it storming out there? And for everyone who's watching from out of town, make sure you let us know where you're watching from. We want to know. And Steve West actually asked the question earlier about where Slow Leaves came from. He has part 2 since your answer. Okay. He says, who's the poet that used that line that you got it from?
Good question. I know the answer, luckily. It's I'm going to say it in the Spanish version. Jorge Luis Borges. I don't want to sound like Alex Trebek. I always found that irritating when he would say everything with the perfect accent, like, you know, give me a break, man.
Okay, we'll try to say it with a perfect accent.
Well, I did. That was my best. Some people just say Borges.
Yeah.
But I'm more pretentious.
Beauty. Jillian Jackson Ellison says, watching from my home in Bozeman, Montana. Yeah. Love it. Nice. Doug Ripe in the room here. Huge hello to the Jackson clan watching from Montana and Alberta. Oh, so they're from Alberta too. They're all over the place. And Amanda Newman says she's watching in the PA. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate the likes and all the shares. If you haven't clicked like or share yet, please do so. We're going to give away some prizes, which we will announce Friday at about 5 p.m. And anyway, take it away, guys. Yeah.
You were always 18 in the back of my mind, living off of daydreams at Hollywood and Vine. Stars in a tragedy, we were cutting loose, busy putting our necks out and taking turns with the news. Acting for the camera when I'm around, but we never had heaven or like Chinatown. There been water in the sink for maybe 3 days. Nobody dared reaching in to pull out the drain. You said, hey Sam, where's the next lead? Then you stood there clicking your heels with red shoes on your feet. You cast me in the spotlight, though I'm not leading man. Frankly, my dear, you never gave a man. You said my songs were setups for predictable rhymes, and I said I was fed up with this pantomime. You always put your makeup on before picking a fight. There were you and the tears rolled down, you would look just right. You pulled it away, I came crashing down. You were my Lucy and I was Charlie Brown. Seats were all filled, the lights had gone dim, the
music was carefully drawing us. But there's only one act, and the curtains don't close. We never tired of watching ourselves in the story roll. Acting for the cameras, we're not around. But we never had Paris, more like Chinatown. More like
See, I could tell that one. I was looking at Damon the whole time there. He had that face like he's going to keep going. Anyway, everybody, you are watching Slow Leaves live at the Roslyn. Thank you so much for joining us week in and week out. We do this every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. That is Central Standard Time. Make sure you like our page. And if you want to go back and watch any other videos, go to the videos tab of our page, but also check us out on YouTube. And we have all these videos broken down on YouTube. Anyway, Grant, the first time I saw you was actually at Rami May's singer-songwriter extravaganza or whatever it was called. Yeah. And I definitely really appreciated when you can actually hear from the artists a little bit about their songwriter, their songwriting process. Tell us a little bit about how songs come to you and you put them, to the band.
I try to make myself a conduit for the cosmos, and I channel all of the energies from the songwriting gods. And sometimes a song appears that I think is good. Yeah, that's kind of a joke answer, but but it's kind of true. Basically just I sit around, I noodle, and then sometimes an idea comes and like a song idea, a melody, and then when it really works well, that comes with a built-in idea or a phrase or a theme or a word or something that provides the seed for where the song is going to go, and that's where I think personally my best songs come from, when they have that sort of like organic inspiration.
And do you find that the melody itself comes first before the lyrics always?
Yeah.
And do you ever sit down and just write lyrics, or do you just find it just comes from noodling on the guitar and then throwing some lyrics on?
When I sit down and write things, it's not usually lyrics. I find writing lyrics kind of limiting, just because of rhyming and cadence and having the right sort of feel in your mouth for a word. You have to compromise those things sometimes to fit what the song wants, what the melody wants. So they're two different things, I think.
Right on. And when you have an album come out, say with 10 songs, how many songs do you actually write before you narrow it down to the 10?
I don't write a ton of songs, but I always think I have 10 songs before I really have an album's worth. So I'll write a bunch of songs right away and think they're awesome, and then as time goes by, I realize they're not as awesome as I thought initially. And then hopefully, if things go well, some other songs will replace those songs that'll help me realize and see that those earlier songs weren't as good. And then I got 10 songs. What's going on back there?
Is Damon watching live at the Roslyn? I'm pretty sure he's watching live at the Roslyn. I heard it.
Yeah, he's trying to watch himself. I think he's trying to hack in to hit the drummer camera on all the time.
Yeah. Let's put the drum cam on Damon right now. Okay, here we go. Anyway, before you play another song, give some recommendations to people that are just starting out writing songs.
Recommendations? I don't know.
Any thoughts that help them start out?
Well, you want to start probably with an instrument of some kind. Guitar, maybe piano is really good writing. I don't know of a lot of people who write like singer-songwriter songs on flutes, but you could give it a try, I guess. And other than that, I don't know. I get inspired by hearing other music, so I think the more you can absorb of art and even, music, movies, literature, all those things kind of feed your inspiration, I think. I get a lot of ideas from other people, so, yeah.
Anyway, everybody, you are watching Slow Leaves Live at the Roslyn. We're going to get back to the music. Please click like and please click share. And that's the biggest compliment you could give. Take it away.
Gotta make my mind up for sure. Hard to know when love is pure. Will the morning light sees through? Chase the shadow from the room. Like a long night of hard dreams come to end. Sort the real ones from the pretend. Read as fiction, believe it's true. Then kiss you with a mind subdued. Will our passions decide if I'm wrong, if I'm right? Will we scatter in the light of this illusion? If you torment of the heart, set yourself apart. Is it freedom of the mind or institution? Well, it's hard, I'm knowing when your intentions are veiled thin. Lust is a fire in the wind, the poison vein within. Will our passions decide if I'm wrong, if I'm right? Will we scatter in the light of this illusion? It's a torment of the heart. Set yourself apart. Is it freedom of the mind or institution? Will our passions decide if I'm wrong, if I'm right? Will we scatter in the light of this illusion? It's a torment of the heart. Set yourself apart. Is it freedom of the mind or institution? Will our passions decide if I'm wrong, if I'm right? Will we scatter in the light of this illusion? It's a torment of the heart. Set yourself apart. Is it freedom of the mind or institution? Gonna make my mind up. Gonna make my mind up. Make my mind up. Gonna make my mind
Everybody give it up for Slow Leaves Live at the Roslyn. And thank you so much for joining us here. We're going to take a quick second to give a shout out to the team that's working so hard behind the scenes. Right across the way from me, we have Mike Osakoya from Visual Soul Studios. And if anybody ever needs any photo or video work or anything like that, check out Visual Soul Studios on Instagram and on Facebook. And it's amazing. He's been here from the start and he does such amazing work. Make sure you check him out. Right beside me here, we have Kevin Moretz, Rudy Blue, we also call him. He's making a behind-the-scenes docu-series brought to you by our friends at Quest Music. Every single Monday at noon, you can check it out. And he's showing you a little bit behind the scenes about what's going on here. And right behind him, we have Joey Sen from J Sen Photography, She is the hardest working person in the music industry, bar none. If you ever want to see her, check out the front row at any show here in Winnipeg. She does so much for Winnipeg musicians. It's hard to even put into words. And she releases photos every single Friday. And it's actually the highlights brought to you by Delta 9 and the highlights of every single week's Live at the Roslyn episode. And right beside her, we have Atom Jaman, who is the man. Oh, he looks like God there in that light. That's amazing. And he's got a company called Gay Nimrod Productions, and they do lights at festivals and at shows. Make sure you check them out. And he also has a line of kombucha. And make sure you find that at what is it? Up in Adam Kombucha on Facebook. And I know I didn't pronounce it that well, but right beside him, we have Kevin Ripe, the idiot himself. All this TV switching and everything you see, this is all live. So if you're watching it recorded, this is all done live. It's very imperfect. There's a lot of mistakes, but he tries to limit them. Tell us something here, Kevin.
Something.
There we go. That's what he's good for. And right across the way, we have Evan St. Cyr from Arcade Studios. We have so many comments about the sound and about everything that he does, and he does such amazing work. But one thing you got to do is if you're in a band, if anybody, you want to check out an amazing studio, go to Niverville Arcade Studios, like them on Facebook, and you'll see one of the nicest studios around and the best family you could possibly deal with. And we're so pumped to have Evan on the team. Anyway, everybody at home just wants you to keep rocking. Take it away, guys.
Don't come easy with the faintest of heart, the wild and dreaming, strong but falling apart. If you come with me, we won't have to pretend it's the same situation all over again. Look in the mirror, I see what I'm feeling, staring right back at me. Startled and finally embarrassed, disguising the man I thought I would be. I feel it passing me by. Another stranger in the night. I feel it passing me by. Miss you. You look uneasy. Was it something I said? Are you trying to forgive me? I can't get it out of my head. I wake up someday with a restless desire, and I'm chasing the old way. It's drifting on by. I look in the mirror, I see what I'm feeling, staring right back at me. Startled and finding and barely disguising the man I thought I would be. I feel it passing me by. Another stranger in the night.
Everybody watching at home, you're watching Slow Leaves Live at the Roslyn. I know I've said that a lot. And now it's we've read all the comments, we've asked all the questions. We're going to keep the talking to a minimum and the rocking to a maximum. Thank you so much to everyone who's clicked like and clicked share. It goes a long way. And if you haven't yet, we're going to give away some prizes, some passes to Festival de Voyageur, and a $50 gift card to see Brennett Prepare. Anyway, like I said, more rocking, less talking. Take it away from here, Grant.
You don't speak English, I don't speak French. When we started this, we knew it would end. How do I even start this? What you don't know is I wanna stay, but come tomorrow I'll be oceans away. How do I even say it? What's the word for falling apart? What's the word for broken hearts? How do I tell you what I need you to know? How do I say these words to you? I saw you on the boulevard as you turned my way. I was caught off guard. The whole world disappeared. You looked at me and my heart stopped. The souvenirs in the tourist shops, they all just disappeared. What's the word for falling apart? What's the word for broken hearts? How do I tell you what I need you to know? How do I say these words to you? How do I say these words? Better poets than me could find a way to let you know all the things I can't say. What's the word for falling apart? What's the word for broken hearts? How do I tell you what I need you to know? How do I say these words to you? How do I say these words to you? How do I say these words to you?
Like we said, you keep on going. Everyone's loving it.
This is our last song.
lines are drawn. I'm on one side, which are you? Feeling strong on the edge of a mountain view. Room for New Year. Scented candles are flickering in the basement. Falling times into bedrooms. Enough about me. What about you? What about you? Enough about me. Save a dog. You might earn a friend's reward. Fall in love. Earn a trip to the second ward. I don't need this. In my head comes a ringing out of cheapness. They go home for crawling out. Enough about me. What about you? What about you? Enough about me. Feeling lazy, just about to drop out of view. It won't face me if they never appeal to you. I'm without, even though my hands are full. It's about when to push or when to pull. Enough about me. What about you? What about you? Enough about me. Enough about me. What about you? What about you? Enough about me.
I'm always just watching Damon there because I know he's always got something else up his sleeve right at the end. Thank you so much for joining us. We're not done yet, though. For anyone who doesn't know, we're going to definitely get an encore. Slow Leaves is ready to play one more. Thank you so much for joining us. Every single week, we do this at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go to our Facebook page, and if you're watching the recorded version, it's always there for you to watch. Make sure you like our YouTube page. We have tons of content there. And as always, the encore is brought to you by the Merch in Selkirk, your home for live music in Selkirk. Make sure if you're in a band or if you're a fan, you want to go see some amazing music, go check out the Merch. They definitely have diehard fans there, and it's an amazing venue for people who just want to stretch outside of Winnipeg. Anyway, give it up one more time for Slow Leaves, and next week we have House Handshake. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks a lot. How are you guys doing over there?
split in two. One half paved the way for the others to walk through. It's a gateway to the west, say the folks who knew it best, are passing every letter out of you. They say you'll never outrun the debts that you owe, and the past waits quietly just up the road. There's a feeling I get when I'm far away from home. It could feel wrong, but somehow it don't. There are a lot of women who sing you out of your mind, take you off to places you want to stay. And I try to be the guy with my head held up high, but when she sang I bent a little away, listening for the turnaround after the bus. But the next line came like it wasn't rehearsed. I was holding my breath so I wouldn't miss a note. It could feel wrong, but somehow it don't. The road is just a temporary muse, a knot you have discovered for another to undo. The song that we compose in the way it often goes, never found a voice to make it true. Sometimes the best in you rises to the top, though you try in vain to cover it up in the moment of beauty. You never would have known. You could feel wrong, but somehow it don't. Sometimes when you're looking for the truth, waiting for a signal to jump in front of you, but the chaos of the day can unfold in subtle ways. You know there's always other points of view. Tell me what you need, and we'll try to get it done. There's a long goodbye for everyone. Can I stay here beside you until I have to go? It could feel wrong, but somehow it don't. Somehow it don't. Somehow it don't. Somehow it don't.
Everybody, you've been watching Slow Leaves live at the Roslyn. Make sure you like them on all social media, videos on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all that. Next week, we're here with House Handshake. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.